People have been living in this beautiful site for a couple of millennia. Early on it was the Celts, then inevitably came the Romans. In the early part of the 19th century, this was still a part of Bavaria, and then it became Austria's youngest state. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and known for the sound of music. But this time of year, it's known for one thing, Mozart. Hi, I'm Hoyt Smith, and this is Salzburg. I don't know if you've ever wondered about the name Salzburg, but Salzburg means salt mountain, and that refers to the nearby salt mines that really made this city what it was. Today, what makes this city is the 10 to 12 million tourists who come here every year, especially now for the Salzburg Festival. You can maybe tell by all the hustle and bustle that this is ground zero for Mozart fans. Leopold said that Wolfgang was a miracle that God let be born in Salzburg. Well, that miracle happened right behind me in late January 1756. In all, Mozart was here for 17 years with his family before moving across the river to the Wohnhaus. But actually, half of that time, he was on the road with his father and sister entertaining in Europe. I'm standing in front of another favorite spot for Mozart fans here in Salzburg. It's the Mozart Wohnhaus, the dancing master's house that Leopold decided the family should finally move into from the birth house. He said in a letter home to the family, "I'm tired that we live like soldiers in a barracks." Mozart spent the last 7 years of his life here in Salzburg in this house. Today, it's a wonderful museum, and the International Mozarteum Foundation has a huge library of audio recordings numbering about 10,000 or so, around 1,000 video titles. It's open Monday through Friday, and as I understand it, it's free to browse through that particular library. Oh, and did you know that Salzburg was bombed in World War II? As a matter of fact, this house received heavy damage. It was restored and finally opened on Mozart's 240th birthday in 1996. Mozart's relationship with his hometown was always kind of a rocky one. After traveling through most of Europe, he had come to think of Salzburg as a rather detestable place, and these comments were not lost on the local townsfolk. The other famous composer from Salzburg, Michael Haydn, received a memorial honor about 20 years before the good citizens of Salzburg erected this monument to Mozart in the Mozartplatz. This is another favorite stop for tourists in Salzburg. One of the scenes of Sound of Music was shot here in the Mirabell Gardens. It's about a block away from the Mozart Wohnhaus. I hope you enjoyed our visit to Salzburg. Here's some more scenes of this beautiful city.